What's up, you guys? This is a brand new video. It'll be something different. Obviously, I've been reviewing for a long time, and I haven't given an update on my action figure collection in my whole room. Yeah, so this is what the video is gonna be like today. I'm gonna show you my whole room and collection, things I've collected. I guess an update because I haven't done one of these in a while. So we're gonna start basically once you walk in the door. Alright guys, so once you walk in and shut the door, you got a few movie posters up here. So once you turn right here, you got a Hurry Up Tomorrow poster. I'm a big Weekend fan. And you got some from actual AMC theaters like Barbarian and the Batman. If you're a collector, you know that you were handed these at the, I guess, early screenings of Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I got one of them and decided to frame it. And then that's just a concert poster. Up here, we have some sealed Batman v Superman figures. This is from the Mattel Basic line. I'm still trying to finish out the row. As you can see, there's room up there. And as well as Aquaman from the 2018 movie. I still don't have Mira. I can't find her anywhere right now. That's the last one I need. But up there, we just got some Hobby Lobby decorations. I probably just will get rid of those because they don't really stand out. And then right here we have another Hurry Up Tomorrow poster, which is pretty cool. Got from a theater in Texas. Right here we have a little open Chima set. I'm obviously a collector of the old stuff. And then this is just a bunch of Jurassic World accessories from Fallen Kingdom. And then this is a storage bin for all the Legos. Right here you got my hats, nothing too interesting. Obviously my fan. And then this is just a huge mess of the Godzilla versus Kong and Godzilla x Kong little cutouts. I really should have kept these in the box. They take up too much room or take up space. And down here is my broken Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse shelf. I'm just going to call it my Spider-Verse shelf. I haven't been really collecting that much variant Spider-Man, but I need to get back on that, and I need to put these guys somewhere else because they keep falling down. And obviously for Spider-Man, we got the shoes from the movie, and then these are the shoes that were inspired by his Prowler alternate version. And now we're gonna move on to this side of the room. Okay, here's my Lego Chima shelf. Obviously you got some of the old and new sets. I went through a phase where I just completely bought so many, like this one, I don't know the names, the Raven set, and then the Ice Bear. I'm happy we have the Ice Bear. I really want to put the Fire Phoenix Temple right there, but I can never find it. Yeah, but up here we have the complete No Way Home Final Battle set. I'm very happy. Absolutely love it with all the Spider-Man up there. And then right here, I am trying to recreate an Avengers Endgame Final Battle. I still need the Avengers compound and a few other sets with the minifigures. So this isn't done yet. Right here we have, you can see me in the reflection, but right here we have the Lego Chima display cases. I do need to get another one because these two are full and I have a little box full of them. Right here's just some art stuff I just shoved in there. And right here's my desk. I don't do much here. But you got my EXO stuff. Obviously, my Hurry Up Tomorrow fan, Weekend fan. You got my CDs, a Pokédex, and then a picture, and then a Hurry Up Tomorrow. A bunch of Hurry Up Tomorrow stuff. But yeah, right there is just really nothing my school stuff. Obviously, I want to get back into collecting the vintage Spider-Man stuff. I only have 2 to start my collection. But hopefully, I can pick back up on that. This is the Wonder Woman set. I'm trying to sell that. And then this is the No Way Home little set before they released the Final Battle one. Yeah. Moving on to this wall. Obviously, this is my closet. Won't be showing any of that. But we got a little mini shelf right here for the Ultimate Spider-Man villains. We got a little Hobby Lobby poster. I'll definitely keep that once we move. And then we're going to start from the bottom right here. This is Ninjago. If you know me, I'm a huge Ninjago fan. You might have seen it in some of my old videos. This is seasons 11 and 12. This is season 13. I still need to get Master Wu's Dragon. And if possibly, if I can find the Skull Sorcerer and fit him on here, then yeah, I'll get him. Then this is season 14. I personally think all of this is one season. The jungle and then the sea. I personally think that's all one season. And then this is season 15. Crystallized. Obviously, I bought the sets with the orange snakes because I thought they were cool. And then that's crystallized. You got one right there too. But yeah. So obviously there's another Spider-Man set. I did not know where to put it. We got the Spin Master Batman playset. Then we got some Shazam figures. I still need to get the rest of them to put them right here. And then we got the new Superman figures. I do need one more, which is the Hammer of Boravia, which kind of counts as an Ultraman figure. Down here we got some random sets like the Sanctum Sanctorum Showdown, I think, in the Lego Movie 2 and Guardians of the Galaxy. Down here, this is my shelf dedicated to the Predator Alien franchise. I grew up watching these, especially Predator. So these are pretty cool. The ones back there from the first, the second, and the Predators movie, and then the other ones. They do need to make some of the Badlands movie, which I really loved. Down here we got a little Batcave playset. Obviously, it's very dusty. I need to dust my figures and things like that. But if we move up here, we got some DuckTale figures, some kind of rare Ghostbuster figures. If you're a collector, you know that the Pterodon and Slimer were exclusive in this. Right here we got some Spider-Man, and then right here we got some TMNT, which none of them are vintage at all. But now we're going to start up here. So this is my Scooby-Doo shelf, obviously. I don't have Velma or any of them. All the figures that I have are up here. So you got the plane, you got the lighthouse set, and you got the mansion. So yeah, I got those on a pretty good deal together. And then back there is part of my is my dream Ninjago set, the Destiny's Bounty. It's beautiful. Absolutely love it. And then down here you have my Ninjago collection. You have all the figures started from season 1 or the pilot all the way to season 12 or 13 back there. And then you have season 13 all the way to 15. So that's all of them I'm still collecting. Obviously, I'm very happy with what the collection I have of Ninjago right now. But then we move on to the villains. I count this big guy as a minifigure. So we have the pilot all the way season 12, and then season 13 all the way to the final. Which I'm very happy for these two. I'm very happy with how much minifigures I have, or mini. And then down here are the sets, mostly Skybound, Sons of Garmadon, season 2. Some legacy sets, and then the OG, like the Great Devourer and things like that. If you might be wondering how do you have so much minifigures, but you barely have any sets of them, like, I guess Dogshank and all of them? It's because we accidentally broke all of them, and yeah, obviously I'm ashamed of that, because it would have been so cool to display all the huge sets that we would still have. But yeah. Moving on to this wall, you got some randomness, but it's a bunch of big figures. Back there, you got the Jack Specific Godzilla King of the Monsters. You got the Into the Spider-Verse Walmart playset, only $20. And you got the DuckTales Mansion back there. You got the Superman versus Kaiju battle. The slime is right there, still in the bag. And then you got some Marvel Legends, Green Goblin's glider, and Vulture's wings. And then you got this amazing Ghostbusters playset. It's from, I think, Playmobil or Playmobil. And then you got, I think his name is Atom Smasher from Black Adam. Pretty cool. And right here, I have almost a complete line of Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles figures. These are so cool. And then back there is what started collecting, was Ben 10. I remember getting a lot of Ben 10 figures for Christmas back in 2016, and I just couldn't stop collecting them, and then expanded to TMNT, Godzilla, Spider-Man, and that's what created my collection. We're still on this side. This is the complete line of Godzilla vs. Kong and Godzilla X Kong, the new Empire basic figures. I have every single one, and I'm very happy with it. Obviously, I don't have Rodan and Scylla yet, but yeah. Down here we have the basic Hasbro figures. Obviously, I have so many. I do like the Marvel Legends, but I have I guess, bad luck with them because they can just never stand whenever I buy them. So I only have a few, and most of them I got on sale. Back there, you got Red Hulk, Captain America. You have some Scooby-Doo figures back there from the Scoob movie, like Blue Falcon and Dynamite, but you can't really see them. But right now, I'm into the vintage Spider-Man, vintage Spider-Man, the animated series figures. So I'm saving room for Mysterio, Prowler, Shocker, Hammerhead, and all of them. So hopefully I can find them soon. Down here, you got some Ghostbuster figures, not the retro ones. You got a lot of Rick and Morty back there. And then you got the Playmates, Godzilla, King of the Monsters. You have, or no, we have the, what was it? Who made these figures? Jack Specific King of the Monsters line is what started it all. And then we got some Bandai and Playmates figures, like the Ice Monster, Destroyer, Biollante, Titanosaurus, which might be the rarest one I have. And then you got a bunch of old Bandai NECA figures. Down here is the Spider-Man shelf. We have the Sinister Six right up front. We got some figures that fell. I completely forgot to change that. My bad. And then we got some basic Spider-Man and Marvel Legends Spider-Man MCU figures right there. And then we have my entire DC Spin Master collection. These are a pain to stand up, but they do look pretty cool down there. And the last shelf right here, this is the giant Godzilla figures I've collected. So we have all of them from Godzilla vs. Kong and Godzilla X Kong. And right here, this is the Flying Fox I got for only like 40 bucks, which is pretty cool. Moving on to this shelf, this is another collection that started it all. This is the Jurassic Park. So we got the Welcome to Jurassic Park. You got a bunch of dinosaurs, a bunch of the basic ones from Dominion, Fallen Kingdom line. Then you move on to the bigger ones, which are pretty cool. And then we have the other ones from Dominion, and then we got all the human figures. It's very cool. And then these are popcorn buckets I have, obviously. And then there's the other ones. And then there's Big Hero 6. Obviously, I'm having trouble finding Hero, Go-Go, and Honey Lemon. I'm having trouble finding them. But then here is this one shelf will be the Jurassic World Dominion or Rebirth. Obviously, my opinion, it wasn't the best movie. Hopefully, they can do better with the sequel. But I still need to get the T-Rex and Spinosaurus. And then you got a little banner. You got the Dominion dinosaurs and the Camp Cretaceous ones. And you got the Mosasaurus. Mosasaurus was always my favorite. And then you got the Turtle Tank, which is very cool. Moving on, we have the Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles playset. I wanted this so bad, and so I finally was able to find one. Down here, we got my brother's dream set. This is the Lion Temple. It's pretty cool. You got my nightstand, obviously, with the Batman glider or whatever you call it. I can't remember the top of my head. But down here, you got my shoes under my bed. We're not going to get into that, but down there is a bunch of cars and vehicles from the movies, and like a driver's sphere, and tanks and jets. A bunch of them I've collected and just have nowhere to store them. And I think that is it for the collection. It is a lot. Hopefully you're able to take it all in and look and see how much I've collected. I think I started collecting 2016, so next year it will be 10 years. So wow, that's really crazy. We're going to put this on 0.5 real quick. I'm going to do a full zoom like that. Sorry if I'm going too fast, but that is a lot. And yeah, I'm very happy with this collection. Obviously, to me, it's never enough, which is funny. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this video, guys. Check out my other videos. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.